Hey guys, Vince here, back again with another legendary difficulty starting guide, this time for Tzarina, Katarina. This campaign is actually quite challenging. You got a lot going on, so without further ado, let's get stuck into it. And to summarize the situation you're in, you've got enemies on pretty much every single flank of you. And they're quite big plays too, once they start snowballing. You're also not really in the best financial position. Your economy is, like the Kislev economy takes a while to really get going with all their farms. So you don't really have much resources to help you out to the extent that I like financially. But what we do have is these Kislev factions here that's going to act as a bit of a, barrier for us to get ourselves in the best position possible. So our goal is to actually come and take this province. We're going to take it off Azag for the gold mine. It's really good. It's really easy to defend. Ungrim here is going to be your boy protecting you in the south. Get that defensive alliance as soon as you can. I can't stress how good Dwarven artillery plus the Kislev bears are. It's really, really fun. But anyways, let's get stuck in, guys. So, garrison building. We're gonna hit this battle. We're gonna auto it. For these battles, you can totally manually fight them, and I would recommend doing so. Just for the purpose of this video, the video is going to stretch out quite long if I don't do this, because there's quite a lot of battles and we don't have that much time. So, I'm going to take Devotion. Now, you can definitely take this next turn. You totally can do that. I am not. I'm going to go back, I'm going to recruit, and I'm also going to take Saliak to invoke for the replenishment. Only reason I'm not is, again, I don't want to fight a battle I don't really have to right now. Otherwise, again, the video is just going to drag on. So, I'm going to go blue line. Get that bit of replenishment going, just get a control. Cold storage for the replenishment. Now we'll hit that next turn. It'll just be, the order will just be a little bit more friendlier to us.
They will fall.
See, if I went and fought that, I would have had to manually fight it, but this time I don't. So just kind of saves me a bit of time for the video, but I definitely do recommend taking that in on the first turn. I'm gonna go red line because I want to go firing drills straight away. Majority of our force is going to be Kossars, so we need to buff them as best we can just to get a little bit more out of them. For trade, guys, don't pay for trade. They'll come your way naturally. We need all our money we can get. So, if you can get trade without having to pay, yeah, get it. But, don't go try and break your finances for it. It's not worth. Definitely not worth. So, we're going to go back to Kislev. Now, there is another army here, and it's quite chunky. So that is something you got to be aware of. We got to try. There's two ways to go about it. We either brute force it, or we try and be a little bit tricky by using the ambush stands to try and bring them out. So we'll try the ambush trick if we can. If that works, if it doesn't work, then we will have to go the other route. So we need the replenishment, do a bit of recruitment. If the big army doesn't come, then we'll just march on, eh? and force him. Big army already left. It's fine. Don't stress too much about losing anything, guys. We'll take this one then. No worries, mate.
Beneath me. Victory by blade and thrust. Defy chaos.
Do another round of recruitment.
Kislev endures. A gift from Kislev's great gods. With this, we stand against chaos. One land.
We're gonna run at this point.
I rule. For the motherland. Kneel before me.
Just get a full army. Doesn't matter if we lose any of this. It's more just taking out the full army. That's the problem. Hopefully we get a bit lucky. You get this this random beastman army will kind of get in the way.
Kislev the Enduring.
None shall question me. Certainly.
So let's try and ambush and see if we can bait him out. Looks like they sorted him out for us, so
Ice Queen. Unleash Kislev's wrath.
see if I can siege him out. So, Furyk, we are going to lose the Winged Lancers. Normally, okay, you fight this battle manually, but we don't. I don't have time for this video to actually do it. So, just for the sake of the video, I'm just not gonna. It's only Winged Lancers. It's not that big of a deal.
Born to rule.
So we've got to quickly
Pledge your obedience.
recruit.
A gift for all the motherland. Heed my words. Defy chaos. Kislev endures. The Tzarina. A tool to keep chaos at bay.
Alright. So now we're going to get the second branch of garrison defense. So we're taking a little bit longer than I would have liked to finish this guy off, but doesn't matter too much at the end of the day. It looks like Ostermarcus is absolutely getting hammered. Not our problem though. Would be nice if he stayed alive a little bit longer, but it is what it is.
The shield of the old
Thanks very much, brother.
It is mine by right. One land.
Farm. We'll run back through Kislev, pick up some better units, and then we'll finish the guy off, and then we'll make our way to that other province to take off Azag. The great thing is, Dryka and Azag are punching on, and that is fantastic. So that's working well into our favour. So what we're going to do is we're just going to smash them all together.
Only I keep Kislev secure. None shall question me. I said
We'll just do one more turn of recruitment,
we serve the motherland.
and then we'll go. I don't want to take too long. If we take too long, then he'll build up another army.
Rule was absolute.
What have we got here? Farm. I don't want to spend all our money because we're going to need it.
Your Tzarina looks after you.
So, pretty smooth sailing so far, guys. Just gotta make sure we beat Dryka to take the Azak province.
I am Tzarina of
Nah, mate, you're not getting peace.
Ice Queen. March for Kislev. I will brook no command.
This is something on Kislev. No. Yeah, so we'll go Fort Chakova. We're going to go straight to Karak Ungor. Hopefully Dryka then turns and goes for Nagenhof. And then we'll be pretty peachy. If there's time in the video, guys, I will go take out Dryka as well. It's just, yeah. We'll see how we go for time.
This world owes Kislev everything.
You can come join us after the battle.
The motherland fights as one. My frozen kingdom expands. Mistress of ice.
Warm your hearts with Ursun's breath.
What can we get?
Need.
Anything good? No. Probably get rid of some of these guys.
We are both servants. You and I.
Another one of them.
Born to rule.
Rid of that. So we're now in a very good spot now, guys. We'll get a church. Oh, no, actually, no, we won't. We'll get... So Vastra's going to fall straight away anyway, so we'll just try and get some money where we can. I want to stick this bloke there for the growth, because I want to try and get Kislev going as quick as possible.
It It is
Yeah, I'm going to go for the blue line. I always like going for the blue line in the beginning just to get the replenishment buffs and the upkeep buffs. It's entirely up to you if you want to continue going down the red line or if you want to go down your magic line. Be my guest. It really doesn't matter, but I personally always go for the replenishment and the upkeep buffs where I can. Just for the long game, it's just way better.
The winds of magic twist into a squall.
Don't worry about it.
The Raven God is up to something. And no doubt the motherland will suffer.
Frost winds carry me.
So, again, time crunch, so we've got to go. We'll be able to take that to level 3, I think next turn. So we're in full power mode here, guys, because we got to try and get all this stuff wrapped up before Throt comes. If we can eliminate Azag and Dryka before the North completely falls, then we'll be in a very good spot to push back. If we can, we'll have to judge it by depending on how the North is looking. What you can do is even quickly take out Vladdy Daddy, and then you've got this whole mad empire in the south, and then you're in a really good spot to just march north and you just laugh at everyone that comes down. So that'd be the best way, but it all depends if how long this north stands. And you know what? It's actually looking pretty good up there. Old Rasputin's doing his job, which is quite surprising because normally it doesn't really go that smooth. So we might be in for a good run here, boys and girls. We'll go the short synth. We're going to be getting them very soon. So, got our gold mine. Pretty easy so far. Nothing's really given us trouble.
Unleash Kislev.
Quickly take them out.
Kislev never falters. I would see them dead.
Now, and we're looking for replenishment.
They are one people.
Might just do a quick turn of replenishment because I really don't want to lose them. So we're going to go back in. And we'll just go next turn. Bit of a setback, unfortunately, but happens. Take that to the next level. Yeah, we got the corruption. So the early game is super important to try and get all of this done. If you can get a clean run and secure your south, you know, then you've just got the north to deal with, and then it's a much easier game. The Kislev tier 4 and 5 units are really good, so you shouldn't have much problems. I'm just gonna force march past this attrition rate.
Never falter.
What do we got now? Got 40 new. Again, I'm not gonna spend too much money on that province because there's a good chance we're gonna lose it.
Kislev endures. Now
Easy
and
choice.
forever. The queen demands their heads.
I'm very surprised I did that, but obviously the being in forced march was way too tempting for him, so...
Born to rule. They invite
We just
death.
walk straight in. Thank you very much.
Kislev endures. A tool to keep chaos at bay.
Oh, hang on. Now, with this line, look, this is personal preference. I feel like they're all really good. It doesn't really matter too much. I just like going the melee attack because I prefer being on the offensive, and I actually like to run my patriarchs with the bear cab when I eventually get them down the line. But hey, it's personal flavour, I feel.
Mistress of
Right, so that we
defy
will
chaos.
replenish what we've lost. So
Together, we serve the motherland.
again, we don't want to take too long. I don't want to spend too much money because we're going to need a lot of money in a minute. So we'll just leave everything how it is.
The motherland has endured.
Ah, thanks. Bit of a trade. See, this is what I was talking about. The trade will come. Trade will come. Once we secure the south, then start hunting for trade. But for the time being, we need the money. I will say, start buttering up Ungrim. He's your boy. He will look after you. He'll love you. He'll care for you. Alright, so I highly recommend doing that. Oh, that's annoying. He's taking that.
Ice Queen.
Come on, Ungrim.
None shall
I
question.
need you to do me a solid.
March with pride and verve.
Aye, I'll have your words before you take
Give
my
him a
ale.
bit of a prezi.
Sure.
Hopefully, Ungrim can sort that province there out. Otherwise, I'll have to come back for it later. I don't know. Normally, Ungrim will take that little settlement, but obviously in this run we didn't get that lucky. But that's okay. For the purposes of this video, we'll just have to miss that for now.
I will make it so.
Alright, here we go. Oh, next turn, is it? We're nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Done pretty well so far. Got a pretty strong army. We're going to make it stronger in a minute once Kislev levels up.
They are one people. Strike them down. The old world is soft, indulgent.
Another Pathfinder for the extra movement range. I forgot. Should have done the buildings. Never mind. Made a mistake. That's okay. It's not the end of the world.
The shield of the old world.
Alright. Pretty good, guys. So, we got our first goal done. Grim, the lad, has done us a solid. That's what we want.
One land.
We're nearly, we can nearly take it as ourselves now.
My rule grows absolute.
So Kislev is leveled up. Now we want to get the Boka Palace. That is super important to get. We'll also just get the hunting camp. Just level everything else up. Jack Kislev up as big as we can. We want it big. We want a big Kislev. Get rid of that for now. We don't need that there anymore. Pick up a full army. We got traditionalists. Props. So, having pretty much a near perfect run here, guys. It's been pretty straightforward. Once we get the Boka Palace in, then we can start getting some Zargard, and then we'll be really clapping cheeks. So, oh, there you go. Dryker's already done the dirty for us. So, we may as well move across to here and see if we can catch Dryker out.
Defy chaos.
Oh, never mind, I destroyed that, didn't I?
Mistress
Doesn't
of
matter.
ice. I will brook no complaint.
Start moving.
The Tzarina. Do not tarry.
Got the barrels. Let's start upgrading some of these other places now, guys. Doesn't matter too much, but we want to prioritize getting Karak Ungor up. And I want to put a garrison building in there as well, just for the added extra protection. But look at us, guys. We're going really strong here. Oh, threat's starting to come down. Don't worry. You still got to get through Rasputin and the other boys. So we're still a while yet. So we've still got time. So we may as well try and take out Dryker. Move a bit closer. I want to try and catch Dryker out. It's much better if you can catch her out. How many turns till the Boka Palace? 2 more turns.
None shall question me. We are both servants. You and I.
What have we got? I mean, we could leave her alone.
Rebellion against me is inconceivable.
Actually, we'll go and sort this army out.
Never falter.
This next turn, we'll completely give ourselves a good old renovation.
Ice Queen.
Alright.
They are one people.
Well, that's paid off. Guys coming back home.
My
Quickly smite them.
The motherland fights as one. Summary execution. Defy chaos. This shall be Katarina's. One land.
Alright guys, we've got Tzarina on their way. I think at this point I might actually just call the video here. At this point I would go take Tzarina out, and I think in this run we've got time. I'd even push further and take out Vladdy Dowdy down the bottom. But yeah, for the purposes of this video, this is as strong as a start that I can really give you guys. You know, keep leveling up Karak Ungor, get this gold mine up. The money that we've got pumping at the moment is absolutely ridiculous. Kislev is really jacked at the moment. And you've got enough land now to start getting some farms and really start churning out some good economy. At this point, I'd also make a second army. You're pretty much nearly able to afford 2 armies. You're just about there, especially once you complete that gold mine. And having 2 full armies is huge, especially at, you know, turn 28. And they're not just going to be, you know, ordinary armies. You're going to have Zargard. Keep leveling up Kislev. If you really want, you can drop either the tannery or the curtain walls if you really want, and you could start maybe picking up you know, the animal den if you really want, but I wouldn't recommend that. Just wait till you get to level 4, start working up in the animal den then, and then get your bears. You don't have to worry about building the ice training fields because you'll get it through leveling up the Boca Palace to level 2. You get your ice guards there. Just do that. It's much easier. Alright guys. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Let me know what you guys think of the strategy. You know, if you want to see more of this kind of content, let me know. If you want to see a continued playthrough of Kislev, and I can show you guys how to unite all of Kislev and really stick it to the boys in the north. Alright, let me know in the comments too. But for now, we'll call it here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.